Hello kids, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see 7th class science 9th lesson reflection of light question answers. Okay, let's start. Improve your learning. First question. Vidya made a periscope making slits like this as shown in the figure. You can see in the figure given. Will it work or not? Explain your answer. Try to make a periscope like this and see whether it works or not. Answer. The periscope does not work. The slits made must be parallel to each other. If the slits are parallel, then the mirror strips placed in them will give reflections property and the image of the object can be seen. So when the slits are parallel, then only we can see the object, image of the object. But here the slits are not parallel, so we cannot see it. So this will not work. Periscope will not work. Okay. Next, second one. Draw reflected ray in the figure given here. So you can see the figure PQR angle some 45 degrees is given. So you have to draw reflected ray in the figure. So for this angle you have to draw reflection. Okay. Answer. The angle of incidence is 45 degrees. That is equals to angle of reflection. That is also 45 degrees. So angle of incidence will be equals to angle of reflection. So each will be 45 degrees. Because already angle of incidence is given 45 degrees. OR is the incident ray. RB is the reflected ray. NR is the normal drawn to the reflecting surface. So here this is the OR is the incident ray. So reflected ray will be in opposite direction. So that is also 45 degrees. So you have to draw like this. Okay. NR is the normal. OR is incident ray. RB is reflected ray and NR is the normal. Okay. So like this you have to draw the reflected ray. Okay. Next one. Mark the position of the image in the figure given here by dotted lines. So you have to mark the position of the image. Where will be the image? You have to mark it. Okay, with dotted lines. So you can see this is the object. So image will be in opposite direction. Okay, you are seeing through this direction. So what happens? Image will be in opposite. Here it is, the object is placed. So image will be that side. Okay, so you draw the image here and keep dotted lines. Okay, this is the answer. The position of the image is shown by dotted lines. Okay. Third one. How do you relate angle of reflection and angle of incidence? What will be the angle of reflection when angle of incidence is 60 degrees? B bit 0 degrees. Okay, already we have seen angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection. Okay, see, angle of incidence equals to angle of reflection. You know the representation, right? This is incidence angle I. This is angle R is angle of reflection. Okay. So in first A bit, if it is 60 degrees, angle of incidence is 60 degrees and angle of reflection will also be 60 degrees. So angle I equals to 60 degrees, then angle R equals to 60 degrees. Next is second bit, angle of incidence is 0 degrees. So angle of reflection will also be 0 degrees. So if angle I equals to 0 degrees, then angle R equals to 0 degrees. Okay. Next, fourth one. Imagine that your sister is viewing a cricket match on a TV and you are viewing the same cricket match in a mirror which is opposite to the TV. What difference do you notice in the match? Okay. Answer. The image of an object in a mirror will have lateral inversion. The cricket match my sister is viewing on TV is the object. The cricket match I am viewing in a mirror is its image. So the match appears to me is a lateral inversion position. Okay, it will be in reverse position. Okay, you can see left as right or right as left. Okay, lateral inversion position, that is. Understood? Next one, fifth one. Write the mirror image of your name in English, in Telugu. So this one you have to do yourself. Write your name. Okay, that is mirror image. Not exactly. So first you write your name and you see in the mirror how it looks. Based on that you write the name in English as well as in Telugu. Okay. The student can write his name both in English and Telugu in a lateral inversion way so that it is visible in the right way in the mirror. In the mirror you can see correctly. Okay. Next one. You are given the mirror image of a name. Can you find out the actual name? So some name is given, mirror image. So you have to find out what is the actual name. So place a mirror in front of this figure and check your answer. So place a mirror in front of this name. Okay, let us try this. So the same thing what is given in textbook I have written here. Okay, now let us see this same thing in the mirror. See, now you can see the name in mirror. It is Surya. Okay. First you saw it is directly. Directly if you see it is like this. Now if you see in the mirror, it is like this. Okay. So if this name is seen in the mirror, it appears as Surya. Okay, you directly keep your textbook in front of mirror. You will understand the name. Okay. Seventh one. Get 3 mirror strips, 2 rubber bands, cardboard sheet, translucent paper and broken bangle pieces and make a kaleidoscope. Answer. The student can make kaleidoscope with the material supplied. The student can follow the following procedure to make it. So how to make it procedure I am writing here. Okay, you follow these steps and make a kaleidoscope. Okay, making a kaleidoscope. Take 3 mirror strips of same size. Tie these strips with rubber bands to form a triangular tube as shown in the figure. Okay, you have to make a triangular tube. While tying the strips together, remember to keep their reflecting surfaces facing each other inside the tube. Cover one end of the tube with translucent paper using a rubber band. Cover the second end with cardboard sheet and make a hole in it so that we can look inside it. Our kaleidoscope is ready. Now put few small pieces of colored glass bangles inside the triangular tube as shown in the figure. Look at the bangle pieces through the hole as shown in the figure. Shake the kaleidoscope and try to see through the hole, slowly rotating it. We shall be viewing so many designs and bangle pieces. Okay, so in this way you make a kaleidoscope and try to see through it. Okay, try yourself at home. Let's see next one. 8th one. Observe the following figure. So you observe these two figures. How many images would be observed in the mirror in the above cases? Write your guesses. So figure 1, figure 2. How many images you can observe in the mirrors in figure 1 and figure 2? And write your guesses. Okay. Do experiments and check whether your guesses are correct or not. Give reasons. First you guess and then try to do yourself. Okay, same thing you do yourself and check whether those are what you expected is correct or not. Okay, what you guessed is correct or not. Okay. Figure 1. We observe only one image of the candle behind the mirror at a distance of 30 centimeters from the mirror. So in figure 1, see only one candle is placed, okay, in front of one mirror. Okay, this is one mirror and one candle is placed and distance is 30 centimeters. So you can see only one candle in the mirror. Okay. Next, in figure 2, we observe only 3 images of the candle in the 2 mirrors arranged at an angle of 90 degrees to each other. I have done the experiments and my observations are found to be true with my guesses. So here what happens? See, 2 mirrors are placed. So you can see 3 images. Okay, this experiment try to do yourself, and where you can see the 3 images, learn, at least discuss with your friends. Okay, so here 3 images where you can find, you have only 2 mirrors. So in this one and in this one, where is the third image? So you try to do this experiment and know where the third image is. Okay, now let us see the next question. Write examples of multiple images formed in your daily life. First one, in sweet shops, mirrors are arranged in such a way that multiple images of the sweets are made visible to the customers. In ice cream parlors and cool drink shops, also, plain mirrors are arranged in parallel on the walls of the room. These mirrors give multiple images of the customers, making them feel the shop is full of customers. In barber's shop, mirrors are arranged in such a way that the customer can view his images in all directions. Next one. Observe the figure and identify which type of mirror is used. How do you justify it? Okay, in the figure, observe it and which type of mirror is used. Try to identify it. Okay. Answer. A concave mirror is used to note the image of the flame of the candle on a screen. A concave mirror forms the real image of an object. We know images that can be caught on a screen are called real images. So real images are formed when we use concave mirror. Okay, concave mirror. Due to concave mirror, real images are formed of an object. And you know what are real images? Images that can be caught on a screen are called real images. Okay, the images which can be caught on a screen are called as real images. Okay, this is 10th answer. 11th one. Sai lighted a candle in his house when power went off. His mother placed it in front of a mirror. Sai observed something that excited him. What change would have excited Sai? Some questions came to his mind. Can you guess the questions? Write a few such questions. Answer. When the power is off, the room becomes dark and no object is visible. When a lighted candle is put in front of the mirror, light falling from it on all objects are visible in the mirror. The following questions are likely to arise in the mind of Sai. Why are only some images of the objects in the room are visible in the mirror? What relation exists between the light of the candle and mirror exists? Why not the images of all objects seen in the mirror? What is important for the visibility of the objects? Okay. You can frame your own questions also. Next, 12th one. Unexpectedly, some water sprinkled on a mirror while Madhu was shaving his face. Did he observe any difference in his image? If yes, explain why. When water is sprinkled on a mirror, the plane surface of the mirror is disturbed. So the clarity of the images goes away, and due to reflection taking place in a scattered way, the image becomes dull and unclear. Next, 13th one. Imagine that all the houses in your street have elevation with mirrors. Suppose you and your friends are walking in the street. Would you experience any difficulties when you walk through that street? Predict and explain. Is it difficult for birds to live or fly in that street? Why? Answer. We experience difficulties when we walk through the street where all houses have elevation with mirrors. Due to the formation of multiple images of the people walking in the street, they often were put to confusion. It is difficult for birds to live or fly in that street as the reflections will give confusion to them, that is to the birds. So when you see multiple images, will get confused, okay? We don't understand whether there is a house or whether there is a road, whatever, okay? And similarly, birds also get confused. They don't understand whether there is a tree or not, okay? So that's why they get confused. Next, 14th one. Take an empty toothpaste box and 2 mirror strips of required size and make a periscope. Close both ends of the box, draw squares at both ends, draw the diagonal to these squares, slit the diagonals with a blade. The slits should equal to the length of the mirror strips. Fix the mirror strips in these slits. Take care to see that these mirror strips lie parallel to each other, with their reflecting surfaces facing each other. Fix the mirror strips firmly to the box with a few drops of molten wax from a burning candle or Fevicol. Cut out 2 windows on the narrow sides of the box. The windows should open directly on the reflecting surfaces of the mirror strips. Now the periscope is ready to see. Next, 15th one. What is the angle between 2 plane mirrors when there are 5 images? When the angle between 2 plane mirrors is 60 degrees, then 5 images of an object are formed in the mirrors. Okay. Next, 16th one. What is the difference between convex and concave mirrors? Draw the diagrams of concave and convex mirrors. A concave mirror forms the real image of an object. Convex mirrors forms the vertical image of an object. You can see this is a concave mirror and this is the convex mirror. The reflecting surface of the mirror is concave in the case of a concave mirror. The reflecting surface of the mirror is convex in case of a convex mirror. Next, 17th one. Where do you find irregular reflection in daily life? Give some examples. Irregular reflection is observed in the window glass, which is rough. Glass mirror on which water is sprinkled. This also makes irregular reflection. Next, 18th one. Mirrors help us to see all the objects around us without turning our heads. How do you appreciate the role of the mirrors in our life? Convex mirror is used as a side view mirror in motor vehicles. A convex mirror can show the image of a large area as a small image. This property of convex mirror is made use of in seeing all objects behind without turning a head. When we stand in between parallel mirrors, also we could see our front and back. I appreciate the wonderful usefulness of role of mirrors in our life. 19th one. Army people see their enemies while hiding themselves with the help of periscopes. How do you appreciate the use of periscope for their security? Answer. If the soldier is in front of his enemy, there will be a danger to his life. Army people make use of periscope to see the enemies by hiding themselves. This periscope is a gift made by making use of the properties of mirrors. I really appreciate the utility of the periscope. 20th. Imagine what would happen if there are no rear view mirrors attached to vehicles and there are no concave mirrors in headlights of the vehicles. How do you appreciate the role of convex and concave mirrors in safe driving? Answer: if there are no rear view mirrors attached to vehicles, it would be impossible for the vehicle drivers to know about the coming vehicles behind him. This may lead to accidents. If there are no concave mirrors in headlights of the vehicles, then the light focused by the lights may not have enough intensity. This results is not getting clear vision of long distances during night times when drivers drive their vehicles. As a result, drivers cannot travel with the present speed. The service rendered by convex and concave mirrors is really wonderful and appreciable. Next, 21st. While constructing a new house, Kishan's uncle rejected his wife's request of glass elevation to the building, saying that it is harmful to the birds and also ourselves. How do you appreciate the decision of Kishan's uncle? Kishan's uncle took a good decision which might be appreciable. Nowadays, people prefer decoration of houses, exterior and interior. This may cause more life-threatening to other living forms. If you elevate the house with mirrors, it creates lot of inconvenience to yourselves. The birds' creatures suffer a lot by the reflection and creation of multiple images. The plain mirrors may reflect light during day and night. So, Kishan's uncle's decision is really good and appreciable. Next, 22nd. Collect information from your elders and shopkeepers about where we use more mirrors and why. We use more mirrors in sweet shops, ice parlors, optical shops where spectacles are sold, in hair cutting salons. 23rd. Collect information about which objects of your school and home work like a mirror and why. Identify the similarities among those objects. School bell works like a convex mirror. The outer wall of the cylindrical drum made of stainless steel works like a convex mirror. The outer portions of the spoon is like a convex mirror, whereas the inner portion of the spoon is like a concave mirror. Next, 24th. Can we use a plain mirror in place of rear view mirror? Yes or no, give the reason. No, we cannot use plain mirror in place of rear view mirror. The reasons are, in plain mirror, we can see our images. But in rear view mirror, we cannot see our images. So there is no use to use rear view mirror. Next, a mirror is hanging in your room. Your friend is sitting in the same room in a chair. If your friend wants to see you in the mirror, how will you adjust your position? Explain. I will adjust my position according to the laws of reflection. According to the laws of reflection, angle of incidence equals to angle of reflection. If my friend wants to see me in a mirror, I will adjust my position, that is, the angle of incidence is equals to the angle of reflection. Then my friend will see me in that mirror. Okay, by this we complete this lesson question answers. In next video, we'll be seeing the next lesson question answers. Till then, bye kids. Have a nice day.